Right, this is the Rodenstock Phorolux Phoropter. It looks a little bit crazy, but all the buttons are where you would expect them. So we've got, starting at the top, the occlude and open. And they went ahead and threw, so they got the label in a funny place, but the knob is where you wanted it. There's the sphere for more minus and more plus. There's the astigmatism power. So we're on 1.25. 1.5. So the power is where it should be, and then the rotation is also where it should be, 0 to 30 to 60 to 90, and then the power, and then back down. Then you've got these two lenses. So on the bottom is the cross cylinder that snaps into place, and we're looking at, there's the red dot, to whether we want more or less, and if they want more, you give them more right where the knob was. It'll show it up at the top. And they want less, and you take it right back away. There it is. And then you can rotate it and see whether they want you to follow the red down or up. If they want up, then you again rotate right where you expected it, and you can make it go up. And they want it back down again, and you just pull it back down. But the knob's where you expected it. And then that comes out. On the top, we have Prism, which is what the other one is supposed to be. So you can throw in the Prism, and it's the white dot up here is what it's following. And so it's always base wherever the white dot is. Right now there's nothing in there. And then I can put it up to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20, base up, which moves the image down. And then you can keep going right back. It just reverses back like a circle, all the way back down to 0 again, and it's lined up. And it'll keep doing the same thing, just in a circle. So again, this is always base wherever the white line is, and you make it stronger, and then it comes right back down to 0. And you can rotate that sideways and do the same thing, base this way, so it's moving the image that way, all the way strong, bring it back down. Cool thing I like about this is it lets you do base diagonals, which is nice to specify sometimes on prescriptions. You pull that out. The only other piece up here is this auxiliary lens that's a 3, it's a 3 sill, which lets you go all the way up to the traditional -6 that you're used to. We're currently at 0.75. So we're gonna back off down to 275, plus the 3 is pushing -6. And then from there you can keep going down. And if they get all the way down to where I'm taking it away and they want 1 less, then you just kick out that extra 3 and you go back down to the 275 and keep going. So it cycles around faster so that you don't have to go all the way to 6 just to reset it. You only have to go to 3 and it resets, and it has the auxiliary. On the occluder here, it has the open and the occlude. The two that that's the only thing that we have to use. It has, if you want it, the 1.5 for retinoscopy. It has the polarize, it has green, and the other eye has a red instead of a green. You can see the R right there. It has Maddox horizontal, has Maddox vertical, has a +10, which extends the range of the sphere on here on the plus side. It has pinhole, it has 10 base, the direction that it's showing, base this way. And this one has a 6 base up. So that way, if you want to split them without having to spin these all around, you could just move them to that 10 and 6 and do split image that way. And then the 12, if you ever, oh my goodness, wanted to go in between quarter steps and then back to open. This is the sphere. And so you can just move it like you normally would have and do 2 clicks up, 2 clicks down. So we're at 75 and quarter and -quarter, -75, -1.25. And it just keeps going down. So it goes through 2, 3, down to 5, and then all the way down to 8. And it has this like suicide knob on here just for fun, in case you need to spin it a lot. Then you can go all the way down to 11 and 15. And conveniently, a whole cycle on here through 4 diopters is a single spin. So that's just an easy way to keep track and move through. Goes down to 17, goes down to 20, and then it starts over at that 1575. So we can go up to the minus 20 and the 1575, but if you add that on to the plus 10 lens, right there, then you're looking at 25, which nobody has. So we're back to open, and then I want to reset this, and we're at that cross, so I'll just work my way back up through 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're at 0. There we go. It's got up here the auto adjustment for reading and not reading. It's got monocular PD, so you can move that in to 35 if they're on the large side. I like that it goes to 40, so you can give them an 82 PD. But it is monocular, which kind of double serves as a pupilometer in case you wanted to specify that on their prescription without having to go into optical. This is the balance aligner, which just moves a pin that you can see. This is obviously not aligned with the 0, and so you can twist it back until it's aligned on the 0. This guy moves the forehead rest, like on all slit lamp or all Phoropters. It's all the same stuff in the same place that you're used to. It just looks funny, but it's where you would naturally grab it and go. And then it's got in the middle of here, instead of on the side, the vertex distance, which as I move my finger kind of up and close, you can see what the vertex is. And looks like they're wanting something like a 16 right there. But that's just there for fun. It's got the near card on there with all the options you can flip through. That's the Rodenstock Phorolux. It's also, even on 0 prescription, 0 astigmatism, open, it is sealed on the front and the back. So all the optics in the whole Phoropter are air sealed so that they never get dusty and you never have to get it opened up and cleaned like the open models get the dust in them. And the smudges on all the lenses all the time. You have to flip through and clean every individual lens just through here with a funny Q-tip. And this one, none of the lenses get smudges or nothing on them. It's just the 2 covers, the front and back cover, and you wipe that once and the whole thing is clean. Easy. That's it.